Something really exciting is happening today. I'm going to the SBS building. I'm doing a podcast interview talking about my lived experience here living in Australia. I'm like nervous, but I mean, I know my lived experience. It's my life, so I'm telling myself that I have good things to say. Well, I have valuable things to say. I know what I know, and that is good enough. Okay, I'm excited. I've just come back from the interview, and of course, as it usually happens, I'm thinking of all the things I could have said differently. No, I mentioned my First Nations brothers and sisters, and the interviewer asked, like, could your brothers and sisters include white Australians? And I said yes, but I feel like I should have set a caveat, right? There has to be an understanding of privilege, an understanding of the way racism, settler colonialism works. Like, essentially, yes, but you need to be a comrade. And I'm like, should I tell the interviewer, like, should I include that in, or should I just leave what I said as it was? And another thing is comparing Sydney and Melbourne. I kind of said, like, Sydney, I felt like there was less community because we all kind of came from places where we were kind of like the only person of color in our groups, and so we had to sort of challenge our sense of selves and blah 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 blah. I feel like I made it come across as like it's all bad in Sydney, when in truth, Sydney is where I also found my most amazing black friends, so that's not completely true. So I kind of wish should I clear that up? I don't know. Anyway, this episode will come out in like a year. February, they said, in 2027. So there's like, I'm sure I'm gonna feel differently and think differently about a lot of the things I said, which is good because it's good to change. But yeah, I hope it was okay.
Revolution when I show you pictures of Nixon blowing the bugle and leading the charge by John Mitchell. General Homicide, Spyro Agnew, to eat hog maws confiscated from a Harlem sanctuary. The revolution will not be televised.
I'm about to go out to a Black Joy event. I've never been, but my friend is gonna DJ and there's gonna be good African food. I see plantains on the menu. Yeah! Hope it's fun. Yes, if you hear sound in the background, I'm watching Avatar: The Last Airbender. Okay, so if I could describe Kuduro music, I say it's like very ADHD coded. It's like this beat. It's very danceable, it's very fun, it's very lively. It's just very upbeat. And I love that for us. I love that for my people. I'm Angolan, I'm Samoan. We know this is a fact because I talk about it every 5 seconds, right? When I interact with Samoan people, all throughout my life, the first question after saying I'm Samoan is I get afakasi. Essentially, am I mixed? I don't like using that term, but you know, am I something else other than Samoan? On its own, yes, it's annoying, and soon they realize, like, I'm a very proud Samoan, I'm a very proud Angolan, right? So like, you know, as much shit as I might get for being like a bit mixed, it's all just, you know, you don't take that personally, you move on, you get over it. One thing I just really don't like is that sometimes that question, that single word, is asked with a hint of anti-blackness. And that's where I really do have the issue, because we know that our culture has fallen victim to colorism, as every other culture has on the islands, as every other culture has. And that's what I'm really struggling as of late. Like, I can't be a Samoan because my skin is a certain color. I can't be a Samoan because of the way my hair is. And I don't know what to do with that frustration other than to like let it out. Also, I don't ever want to do this like, I didn't fit in with the... There's a certain type of person that might say, oh, I didn't fit in either side. I'm not one of those people because I actually love my cultures and I would never say that. But it's the anti-blackness I have a really, really big problem with. I've not been to Angola. I don't know if I will experience this on the other side. But honestly, in all of my experiences amongst black people, I've never been othered in that way. Yeah, it's just something that's just I've been really experiencing recently, and I'm just quite frustrated about it. And I don't know what to do with all this information. I guess I'm just saying it to say, shut the fuck up. Shut up. Like, shut up. On my mum's side of the family, in my family, I was never excluded from my Samoan culture. You're not going to take that away from me. It could never be taken away. But I kind of need my other Samoan people to really get with it. Like, the world is changing. We might have a mix of different cultures. It is what it is, but you're not the authority on who is Samoan and who isn't. Especially with that nasty little colorist anti-blackness bullshit you got going on. That's not gonna happen. At the end of the day, right, who does anti-blackness benefit? Do you think just because it's not you, you're not gonna get hit? Babe, who do you think they're gonna come after black people? You're next. You're not safe, babe. You're not safe. Anyway, shout out Angola. Shout out Samoa. You just need to do better. And I love you and I love my culture, and I really do. I really do. But yeah, it's just something I've noticed in my last few interactions, and it made me think about past interactions, like shady church ladies and all that shit. So I just thought, let me get off my chest. Maybe that it's not everyday think. Maybe it's not everyday thoughtful response. Maybe it is just shut the fuck up. I know who I am. And I know what land I belong to. And by the way, my grandma looks at me and she says, you're my granddaughter. And guess what? She's someone. So I'm someone, bitch. Anyway, guys, Samoan Independence Day is next week, June 1st. Woo woo!
Using rock the crowd.